Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the toy/nerd closet section of the lagoon here. As you can see, I've got some Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man here, but that's not what we're going to be talking about today. In fact, we're going to be talking more about the Alien franchise and unboxing a really cool new Alien statue vinyl toy. But just one second, let me put these up because this is going to be for another video that'll come out sometime next week. So one moment, please. Just put these comics here in the nerd closet. There we go. Ah, I can't wait to read those. Oh my god. What is this? No! No!
Hours later.
Well, that kind of sucked. How long was I out? Hopefully not too long here. Ah, what was this? Oh, a face hugger. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna need to go to the doctor, I know it.
Party, party at the lagoon with the creature's son, Gill-boy. You want gills, you got gills, Gill-boy. Whoa.
Alright, joking aside everyone, welcome to the nerd sanction area of the lagoon, and I'm really excited to film this, and I hope it finds you well, because we here at the lagoon believe in building better worlds and love to work for the Weyland-Yutani Corporation. Now, before we can progress, I'm not going to show this new toy unless we talk about the bonus situation. I'm kidding, of course, but I am so astounded and ecstatic to show you the Big Chap. Look how glorious it is. Yes, the perfect organism. Yes, now this is a really awesome new kind of toy here. It's a vinyl statue from I believe it's called Colorfly or whatever, and they make these really nice little vinyl toys. Let's kind of check out the packaging here. We see we are dealing with the Big Chap from the first Alien film, you know, 1979's Ridley Scott's Alien, one of the greatest science fiction horror films ever made. Has one of the greatest soundtracks of all time and some of the best creature designs from one of the best, you know, surrealist artist, H.R. Giger. Now, we're going to unbox this bad boy, but I just want to take a moment here to just say how awesome it is that Alien, after all these years, is still relevant. People are still talking about it. There's still new merch coming out as far as like shirts, comic books, you know, records even. VHSs are being repressed with Alien Romulus. Say what you will about that film, I personally like it, but it has revitalized the Alien franchise. And then of course season 2 of Alien Earth has gotten greenlit, and unfortunately I didn't really care for that show. But the point is that Alien is still alive and well after all these years, and as we know, Alien Day is soon to be upon us, and I'll have a special video about more Alien stuff on that day. But anyways, which is, of course, April 26th for, you know, LV426, you know, nerd shout out. But anyways, I'm excited to open this bad boy up and put it in my display case. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of awesome toys here. This is kind of like my Green Lantern section in the lagoon with a little bit of hint of Evil Ernie and Chaos Comics stuff. And of course, signed Funkos because, you know, soy jacks for the win, right? But anyways, let's get opening this bad boy here and just look at it. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? Yes, the perfect, most perfect organism of all times. So, let's get back to unboxing this beautiful, beautiful toy. Beautiful, beautiful baby. Look how glorious it looks in the box. This perfection is brought to us by Culturefly, right? Really cool company. You have to be 17 or plus to buy this, you know, because it's pretty scary. But this is the Big Chap Xenomorph Dual X statue with a acrylic background. And we'll just go ahead and kind of give it a little spin. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, right round. I want your love, love. Alright, that's enough terrible singing. I don't want to ruin the video with my shitty singing. Let me grab a knife here. Alright. Kind of cut this bad boy open right up here. Alright. Open this up. We ready, chat? We ready for it? Oof. Oof. Oh, I'm going to damage the box. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Ooh, look at that. It's got a little nice little folding in here, man. That's shows dedication to the craft there. And what I like is that we still kind of get, I don't know if you can see it, you can kind of see the outer space stuff going on, the stars there. That's really cool. Just look at that top-down view right there. Hang on, sorry. Yeah, that's great, man. So cool. All right. Let me get this knife out of the way here. Let me see, man. Got to get a better setup, a better camera. Oh, there he is. Let's pull this bad boy out. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, Oh, that is pretty sick, bro. So, hang on. Wow, look at the detail. Can you guys see it, or is my camera being shitty? I think my camera's being shitty. Alright, let's see. Wow, that's really gorgeous. Really well done paint job. And you know, honestly, it's pretty affordable for something of this well-made. Like, it's really well made for it being about $30. You know, it's about $29.96. You know, you're going to spend about almost $32 on it. I think it's worth it. I mean, it looks great. Like, design here. You know, I'm sure all of this is just kind of like 3D printed and everything, but it looks really great. You know, I really like vinyl stuff. I think it's really cool and a lot of fun. But let's let me see. Get this out of packaging is a little weird. Hang on one second. Bam! Look at that badass view we got there, chat. All right, so let's see. Gonna lift that off there. There it is, and then pull them out there. All right. Look at that. Look how sick that is. How beautiful it is, man. I will have to say, though, if you could kind of see here, that's a little shitty. I don't know if it's just the copy I have, but his dome is not really glued down all the way. So that's a little disappointing. And maybe it's because you could take it off, but as we know, the Big Chap doesn't. And his little mouthpiece is really well made there. But you can kind of see it. You can see what I'm saying there. That's a little disappointing. But let's see. Maybe we can just pop it down. Yeah, it looks like it needs a little more glue. It's almost like it didn't get finalized at the factory. So I might have to just take some super glue. Damn, it smells too. Might have to take some super glue to it or whatever. And, you know, maybe fix it up a little bit. But, you know, it doesn't really have any articulation. Obviously, it's just meant to be kind of like standing around. But let's leave him here, because I'm definitely going to have to touch him up a little bit. But let's look at the acrylic art piece here. So Alien, there are things so terrifying they only exist in a nightmare or outer space. So true Alien fans will know that The original 1979 tagline was, "In space, no one can hear you scream." And also, this is not the Big Chap. This is the xenomorph from Alien versus Predator, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it Alien Resurrection? The mouth kind of looks the same as the Xeno in Resurrection, but because of the elongated type head, if I'm not mistaken, this was a little more phallic looking in Resurrection. But this is definitely an Alien versus Predator drone rather than the Big Chap from Alien. So that's a little weird and kind of confusing. Not quite sure about that. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's kind of got that like retro kind of vibe, which is really nice. But it's a shame that it's not actually the Big Chap. Like, that would be a lot cooler if it was. And then it looks like the little, let's see, it's got little holes here at the bottom of its feet, so you can push him down here. There we go. Yeah, so push it down on its base, and there you go. That's the toy. Isn't that nice? It's really cool. Like I said, it's a little disappointing that his dome isn't all the way down. So I don't really know what to say here. Honestly, it feels like this is maybe just a botched version that I picked up, or it's just cheaply made. I'm not sure. This is the first time I've ever bought from Culture Fly. I don't really know much about your company or anything like that, or what else that you have to offer, but maybe check your products before you ship them out. Some kind of advice. And maybe if you're going to you know, claim that this is Big Chap from Alien, maybe get the right xenomorph on the back, because I would have to say it's unfortunate that the people who are in control of the Alien franchise right now, they seem to not understand the lore at all, and they don't really know anything about, you know, the universe or its mythology or the technology or the differentiation between the xenomorph species or even the life cycle. That's more criticizing Alien Earth, of course. But nothing beats the original Alien. You know, nothing beats the Big Chap design. I think that is the best the xenomorph has ever looked. And I know a lot of people like, you know, Aliens and say that that's the better film. But for me, Alien is the best. I do like Aliens. I think it's an amazing film. But nothing beats that first film, man. That first film is so disturbing. It's so scary. It's the epitome of cosmic horror. If you're looking for the most authentic Lovecraftian horror film, Ridley Scott's Alien is where you go. There's nothing more Lovecraftian ever made yet, really, than that film. And I'm hoping we can one day get Del Toro's At the Mountains of Madness in a decent Call of Cthulhu film. But for me, Alien, best cosmic horror film ever made. And that design is just so creepy. And I like how it's kind of like emulates, you know, a helmet that the Nostromo crew is, you know, wearing and all of that stuff. But anyways, what more can we say about this figure? Sorry about my camera there. It's kind of glitching out. But see, nothing really on the back here. But yeah, this is a really great figure, and I don't regret buying it, but I am a little disappointed that I'm going to have to actually do the manufacturing company's job and actually, like, gluing that down. Like, to me, that's kind of unacceptable. If I'm paying $30, I shouldn't have to fix your toy for you. But nitpicking about the drone from AVP on the background rather than Big Chap, I mean, that is a little awkward, but I guess it's kind of gives you, like, you know, this is where we started and this is kind of where we ended, kind of thing. But one of the coolest monsters in cinema, man. Come on. That, like, anytime I think of aliens or anything, this is what I think of. It's just so cool. There's just something so beautifully erotic about it, but also terrifying, right? I mean, it's just perfection in of itself. But anyways, I'd give this toy an 8 out of 10. I would probably have given it a 9 if I didn't have to fix that and, you know, this. But anyways, what do you all think below, chat? Let me know in the comment sections below. Cannot wait to put this on my nerd shelf. Well, there you have it. The unboxing video is complete. I really hoped you enjoyed it. Stay tuned next week for some more awesome Gill-boy content. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And don't forget to like that video, turn on those bell notifications, comment, and of course, share the video. It's a pleasure here to share my love for Alien and cosmic horror and science fiction horror and horror in general, as well as science fiction films. And Alien is one of my favorite movies of all time. That's no secret here on the channel. It's what made me want to write and make films, and I hope to be able to make a great cosmic horror film one day that is also on par with the original Alien. I know that's very ambitious and wild dreams, but sometimes dreams come true. So please support the channel. If you want to, you can donate to my Ko-Fi, link in the description. And I'll see you guys next week with some more cool unboxing videos, bagging and boarding videos, and music reviews. And of course, that asshole Melkor will probably come out of the basement and review some more metal. So until then, stay salty, stay spooky. Bye everyone, and don't forget, it's always really good, no matter what, to build better worlds. Until next time, bye.